Hello, little boy. What do you have in your mouth? What do you have? You little scamp? You so happy? Can I see? Look at a new toy. A new toy? Did Rachel buy you a new toy? You're so excited. New toy? Yeah? Is this a good morning for you? Yeah? Good morning. Good morning. Arthur's a little chipmunk. He's so cute. Did you say thank you to Rachel? Did you say thank you? Don't forget to say thank you. You're so happy. You're so happy. Get it. Get it. Get it. It's mine now. Ha ha ha. Good. Silly baby.
Arthur! Arthur, guess what? Arthur, guess what? Guess what? He's not gonna guess.
Of course not.
I wrote my test, my accounting test, and it went fine. Could have gone better. Wasn't terrible. I passed. At least I think I did. I feel like I did. There was just a couple things where I was a little iffy on stuff, so yeah, definitely didn't get perfect. However, I answered everything to the best of my ability, and I got numbers that made sense, at least in my brain.
Yay!
Yay. So that's done. And now tomorrow we have economics. So Lydia and I have been sitting
Studying.
sitting
Page,
here
page,
writing
page.
note. Yeah, you wrote more notes than me. I have 3 pages of notes.
I am on page 8.
Yeah, but we've both done the same amount of chapters.
Yes, so it just means...
It means you write all the boring, crappy stuff,
Yeah,
and I write the important stuff.
no.
So really,
I explain everything.
my things are so much. Yeah, that's true. Hers are more in depth, so it's better. Mine's just the.
But yours sticks on the assumption that you know what you're saying.
Yeah, which I do.
Yeah, but what if you forget what you're saying?
Well, then I'm screwed.
Yeah.
And then I'll look at your notes.
Yeah, I figured. But we're taking a break because we're both finished chapter 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So now we only have to do 2 more chapters.
And chapter 7's pretty short.
Chapter 7 is really small. Chapter 8's medium.
And chapter 8's also fresh in our minds.
Yeah, so we'll go
So.
through that after our break. And then we'll start memorizing everything and getting it into our head brains. Because it needs to get in there for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still think this is going to be the monster of a test.
I think this one's going to be like the hardest content for the most part. However, I think once we go over it together, like even for like an hour, I think we'll be fine and we'll get it.
Me too. But there's like 10 multiple choice and then it's 8 short answer questions. So like there's going to be a lot of supply and demand curve.
Oh yeah.
Shifting and stuff, but there's also going to be...
I feel like this test, the economics test, is going to be easier than my accounting test.
Oh, yeah. See,
So.
I've had 3 easy tests.
Yeah.
Your accounting wasn't easy.
No.
You didn't get a cheat sheet like I did for
Yeah,
my
yeah.
operations.
Like, and it's just like, I did study, I did do the work. It's tough stuff. And this stuff, I feel like it's not as tough. There is a lot of things to memorize and all that stuff, but I
So
think...
you just have to know.
it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
It's like one thing goes this way, the other thing goes the other way, and all that. And the only complicated thing, although it's not, just looking at it, it's even not very complicated if you just look over it enough times. But it's the equations.
Yeah.
Like,
and we get to write down at least what the equations are on our. We get to make a formula only sheet, so we'll at least know what they are and we can input them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even so, I think if we had memorized those, it wouldn't be that difficult. It's just if we don't have to, what's the point?
Because there's 4 of them, and they're all formulated the exact same. They just have slightly different bits here and there. I would get a little bit messed up probably.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna take a break and watch some more Avatar. So we've only seen the first 2 episodes. Well, I've only seen the first 2 episodes. You've seen the whole show before.
I've seen all of it.
You're making me watch it. You're forcing me to watch it.
You're interested in it because you've heard the character development is good. And it wasn't even from me that you heard that from. You heard that from the interwebs.
I've heard it's a good show, and it's I was looking through like TV show stuff online last night, and I think it's on IMDb. It's one of like the top 50 highest rated shows.
Cool. There you go.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just because it has that is part of it is because it has such a huge internet following, but you know, chicken or the egg, which came first, the huge following or the fact that people love the show? So, do people just like the show because people like the show, or do people like the show because the show's good? Both. Probably both. Alright, so we'll take a break and we'll watch that, and then we'll get back to the studying. Can we just watch Avatar the rest of the night and then we not worry about economics?
Sure.
Really?
No.
Oh. How long has it been?
2 hours.
That's it? No, it's been longer than that.
Well, when did we start? It's 11:46 now.
Yeah, it would have been around 9:30. So yeah, 2 hours.
I win. Yeah. We went through all 12 pages of my economic study.
Bleh.
Look at page 12.
So much.
There's a lot of content in this test, which is really weird because usually it's like
not a lot of content.
A sliver.
For the first test, yeah.
But it's 5 chapters. And I don't think it's ever been that much in anything, but whatever.
Did we learn? Are we smart? Do we know stuff?
We're pretty smart. We took turns. Sean took all my notes and then asked me questions based on everything that's in them. And then I took my notes, shuffled them around so they weren't in the same order, and asked him questions based on everything in it. We both did fairly well. Yeah. I think we know.
We know it. I think it'd be a lot easier writing down and seeing the stuff in front of me rather than just trying to say stuff. At least that's how I operate.
And I don't think there's going to be many questions that go into as much detail as this does, but the detail helps me remember things more. So I know a lot, and Sean knows a lot, and we're pretty good.
For now,
I'm so tired, and we have to get up early tomorrow because of reasons. Because I have class in the morning.
You have stupid operations. Yeah, I had a little bit of a sleep because I didn't get good sleep last night like I planned on having. So, when we took our break after we watched some Avatar. I had a little bit of... I had like, what, an hour and a half nap?
Yeah.
About that? Well, Lydia finished doing her notes. So, yeah. You need sleep. I need sleep too, but just not as badly as you do.
I'm a person that requires sleep more so than you.
Yep, but we should both go to bed anyways.
Because good sleep helps you do well on tests.
Yes.
Yay! Do you think we'll have our communications test back?
Yeah.
Or at least marks?
Oh yeah, definitely. We have to. Like it was...
almost a week.
It was a pretty easy test to mark.
Yeah.
Because it's just right or wrong. Was it all Scantron?
No, there was short answer stuff.
But still, it's really straightforward stuff.
Also, we had to draw a giraffe as a bonus point. And Sean drew 2. He drew 2 giraffes.
Yep.
So, dun dun
So will I
dun.
get 2 bonus marks? Or will she say, you didn't follow instructions, I asked you to draw a giraffe and you drew 2. No bonus mark.
I think she'll laugh because you drew a giraffe that had such a long neck it went over the page and then like, continued on.
Yeah. Anyways, we gotta go to sleep so that we can write our test to the fullest efficiency. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Arthur doesn't want to sleep. He wants to play with his new toy because he's so happy.
Too bad, Arthur. We gotta go to sleep. Good night.